Hello, everybody. This is February 3rd, and this will be part 2 of my February update. I don't know if you're noticing it today, but the downloads are very intense today. So you'll be feeling some pressure. I shouldn't say you will be feeling. You could be feeling pressure behind your eyes and more of a tingling, or I call it like a stretchiness across this third eye chakra. GI, gurgling, grumbling, gassiness, gas pains. What else? A lot of upper chakra awareness. So heart chakra, throat chakra, third eye, and then crown. Creepy crawlies at the crown, itchiness of the scalp, tingling, and that can even come around into the face and come into the jawline a little bit. That's another sign of some downloads and upgrades that are happening. So had a conversation this morning with a client about, how do we know that it's a download and what are they really going to do? And we are the ultimate technology as humans. We are the ultimate technology. And just like the technology that we've been conditioned to rely on as a phone or a computer, we undergo upgrades. We download new information or operating systems, and then eventually the old systems become antiquated and outdated and no longer of use. And that's exactly what's happening right now. And so as a result of that, then, you grow, you receive information differently, you interpret information differently, and then you are able to apply that differently into the higher realms that you are aligning to. Again, I use this metaphor quite a bit, but I see it as like the movie Up, where the old man is throwing furniture and things that he doesn't want in his house anymore to try to lighten his house so that the balloons that are tied to the house can lift him. And so that's one of the ways that we're becoming lighter bodies and moving into our light body selves, is by eliminating the old operating systems and moving into higher frequency codes and downloads. And so the client this morning asked me, well, how do we know that this has happened? I get the symptoms, I understand that, but how do I know that I've gone through a download? And so a lot of it can be things that have just been in your awareness for a really long time, but you suddenly connect or click with them. So for instance, if you drive by the same house every day, 2 to 3 times a day, and one day you look at it and you're like, has that house always been smoky blue in color, or did they recently paint it? Well, that has come into your awareness and it has created some type of energetic click or connection in your body. And it has left such an imprint that you are questioning it, you're observing it, you're engaging with it. And that is how you know that there's been some type of energetic shift within you, is that you might see colors differently. When you hear certain words, they resonate differently in your body. They might mean more to you as you connect to them through reading or writing, singing. So that's one of the ways that you can kind of, there's my Minnesota something happened. We went through a download or an upgrade. I use those terms kind of interchangeably. But they are happening, well, right now. The entire month of February is going to be a really big portal for these downloads as the human design begins to advance and change. And every one of us is going to experience multiple days of downloads over an extended period of time. But it won't look the same, it won't feel the same for everybody. So, and there's downloads. Let me look at my notes. Okay, all planets are direct as of today. And what that means is that nobody's in retrograde. There isn't a planet in retrograde. And again, retrograde simply means that as a human standing on Earth, I look into the sky, and the way that we are in rotation in our orbit, it appears that this planet is moving backwards in the sky just because of the way that we're transitioning past each other. So that tends to be a pullback on the energy associated with that planet. We are currently now, as of today, all planets are direct, meaning all planets are appearing to move forward in the sky. So that means that whatever intentions that we have done, whatever pathways that we have cleared, whatever motions that we have made for ourselves to advance, we're now the rubber band in flight. We are in full direct motion forward. And so this is a really important time to be very cautious about what your thoughts are. If your thoughts are limiting, if you're manifesting or seeing that negative events are popping up for you, that is a really good yield sign or yellow light for you to stop and slow down and pay very close attention to your thoughts. Thoughts are one thing. Speaking it out loud gives it a whole nother power. So we can be very cognizant about what we're thinking and understanding that as we think, we manifest. But as we speak, we bring it to our life. And so just be cautious. I'm not saying practice fake positivity. I'm not saying do any of that. I be authentic and be in alignment with your truth. But if you are a person who is in constant self-criticism, inner talk, this is a really good time to find some affirmations, find an app, do something to change that so that that doesn't constantly drag your vibration down. Okay, my client schedule, if you go to my website, you should be able to find a few openings. I think there's 3 left for February, and I might open a few more up. I will add that into my newsletter. If you don't get my newsletter, email me, lizpotter31@hotmail.com, and we'll see if I open up more options in February. Again, March is also filling up right now, but if you're looking for something into March, there's some openings. Check it out and let me know if I can help you with that. Current offerings are all by Zoom or just by no contact, indirect receiving and giving. And so what that means is, especially lately with the last outbreak of cold, that's been kind of lingering the last few weeks. I've been doing a lot of remote, indirect, contactless healings. And so what happens is I pull a surrogate, which I don't have it with me. It just looks like an outline of a body. Hang on. So I pull a surrogate, and then I use that to apply the healing to. Oftentimes it's crystals or herbs. Sometimes it's just a frequency. Other times it's full hands-on Reiki onto this surrogate. So everything is placed onto here, and then this is connected to your body, and you receive it etherically. And so that is a service that's also offered. And that, I think you'll see that on no contact, under the no contact subheading in my scheduler. Readings, spirit readings, coaching. Oh my goodness, are you folks looking for coaching or what? This is in hot demand right now because we are all going through some really rapid changes. And a lot of it means some really deep untangling. And I personally love to do the untangling alone, solitary, but I need support. So I have a great support system. If you need support and if you need guidance, if you need leadership, if whatever you're seeking is something I can help you with in your untangling and your unraveling and your unlearning, I'm more than happy to do that. And this, especially 2022, is calling for all of us to detach from our old conditionings, to untether from our old ways of doing things. And that's hard to do when we are so egoically connected to our experience. So, if coaching is something you're interested in, I do have packages. And I would suggest going the package route to save some moolah. So we have healings, we have readings, we have coaching, and then we just have energetic support. And what that is I light a candle for you. And in doing so, hold space for you to move through whatever it is you're moving through at that time period. And it has become one of my favorite ways to support myself. It's become one of my favorite self-care measures is to light a candle for myself. There are different candle selections if you're looking for something to do with the chakras or specific intentions. I can add those to the movement and the motion and the space of lighting the candle for you. And then I take a picture of the candle and send it to you. And that's just a really good visual reminder. You can always hang on to it and go back to that. I love them. I love the whole process of it. What else? I think that's it. We're going to end this. If there's other things, which I know will come up, I'll put them in the newsletter. And I will talk to all of you very soon. Bye.